Welcome back to my story to a very confusing series, but very much enjoyable. Welcome back to my series. We're going to be reviewing one that was sent to me by Yem Press, which is also the company Ice Press, which is creating a lot of webtoons into series, full color. It's just amazing. They're very beautiful, and it's actually not that bad of a price. It's $20 for this. You get the full experience of the webtoon, and it is all in color. So it's a little bit more than manga, but it's because you're getting that better quality page as well as the color. So before anything, check out Yen Press and Yenon and Ice Press or either Easy Press. It might be Easy Press. But check them out online. They have quite a bit of stuff being released, and this copy was sent to me by them, so I can give some honest review on it. And my beginning part was very honest. It's confusing, but it's still very, very, very good of a series. In fact, I can't wait for volume two. So we'll see what happens. Um, Before anything as well, if you haven't done so by now, subscribe and give some love to this video by commenting, liking, and sharing. It not only helps Young Press uh, get more of this review out, but also my channel grow. So make sure you're doing both. Okay, the world after the fall. Uh, it starts very much quickly where some random towers show up in the towns, and um, this is Webtoon, so mostly Korean. This is a Korean guy, Jungwon, and Jungwon essentially receives a message on his phone or not his phone, like it's like a screen in front of him to take upon the tower. And if he does that, he would help save humanity. So he does accept to take the challenge, and he shows up in this inside of the tower. Um, the whole intro's pretty fast. Essentially, he explains how they had to move up levels, and the first few levels were very easy. Some people that started before him had special attacks and made it further before him, and eventually they themselves built a civilization in the middle of the tower, kind of midway through, where people would help with food and recovery and stuff like that. So if they almost died in a level and got out in time, then they would go back down to the 50th level, and they would kind of get this recovery as well as getting their weapons rebuilt and all that. So um, he explains how there was a stone that was given to everyone. And essentially, that stone was them being able to go back into time before this whole thing happened. A lot of people fell into the temptation of that, and others just died because of the tower. So our protagonist eventually becomes the only person in the tower, and he is faced to level 100. Level 99, which is a big ice dragon. He eventually defeats the dragon, and the dragon mentions something about the stones being like false hope, and he shows up in level 100, and he sees a demon who essentially is there to cultivate him. Now, a lot of things happen in the middle of the series or the volume. Um, that's a little confusing because you start questioning what is a dream, what is a lie, what is the truth. But from what I got out of it is he is mentally in the tower. He is in a coma outside of the tower, his body. So he's not physically there. He's just kind of like, I guess, spiritually there. And he is there to basically be trained to be at a certain level so that he can be sold off to the best better. This demon essentially is just cultivating him and growing him and getting him to a certain level so that he can be sold for the best price. Well, our protagonist declines to go further from that level and trains enough where he can kill the demon, and he does. And he starts realizing that he can go beyond where he is at, and he does. The end of the volume is essentially starting a whole new story. And I'm not sure if that's the story they're going to continue on forever, or if they're going to be even more worlds that he's going to show up. But in the world he shows up, um, they're defeating creatures, and each creature has horns. The more horns, the more difficult it is. And very fast, you can see that he is really good at fighting. And he gets into a group with people where eventually they try to kill him. One of the people, being a girl, protects him, and the volume basically ends at them starting to fight against the killers. And that's really, in a nutshell, the whole series. It moves very fast. It's an easy read. If you've ever read webtoons, um, after maybe 2, 3 pages of information, you get maybe a page or sometimes even two just action scenes. So very, very often, you'll have pages where there's very, very, very few words. So, and it's mainly just action going through it. So that's why I said it's an easy read. It is thicker than typical, but it's still an easy read. I would say this one's probably a lot easier to read than some mangas. So, and again, like a lot of them, a lot of pages are just him going through the battle. So um, you get through it pretty fast. Uh, so it's not something that will take you too long to read. Character wise, pretty good character to be honest. He questions so many things, and yeah, you're dealing with a demon. You have to question if what the demon is explaining to him even the truth, or is there something beyond? And there was something beyond. So the development of the character personally was really well done. The world itself, I still don't know what world it is, so I don't can't really explain too much of the setting, other than the whole twists and turns to what really where really he is, and we still don't know where, is good because it keeps you wanting to know more. So man, this is an 8 out of 10 for sure, which rarely I give first volumes that, but 8 out of 10. In just the premises of it makes me want to read the second one. It had a good character, it had a good development, it ended in a good cliffhanger. So it had all good elements. So 8 out of 10 for sure. Go check it out. Go buy it online, guys. There is a link in the description below. You guys can also check it out on your local stores. Again, it is by Easy Press, but the company that is behind this company is Yen Press. Yen Press is doing quite a bit of stuff for us. So go give them some love. Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you haven't done so by now, subscribe to my channel. You guys can give love to this video by commenting, liking, and sharing. And I will see you guys next time. Like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.